But we are very fortunate to have a guest from the St. Louis Police Department, Darrin Young. Darrin, really, really, really good. And you are a part of our outreach program at the St. Louis Chess Club. We've been teaching police officers to play chess, but to go out into the community and to play chess. Tell us some of your experiences, Darrin.
Well, I first of all enjoy it. It is truly amazing to see kids light up.
Yeah.
When you're teaching them something and they understand the concept.
And they get it.
Especially when you got new kids that never played chess before.
Right.
And when you see their eyes light up, when they see a move that you showed them and they're like, hey, this is what I was taught.
Right.
And this is how we do. So it's amazing, yes.
For me, Darrin, I must say, I learned about the queen being worth 9 points, the rook being worth 5 points. And then I would purposely sacrifice my queen to get a checkmate. And that was a thrill. That was a thrill. You have the same experiences with the kids?
And when you're teaching the kids, it's always, it's different. When you say, hey, look, this is what the values of, and there's a difference when you're teaching certain kids. Some of them know the value of the pieces and some don't. And when you're teaching the value of the pieces, they know the sacrifices they're making, but the ultimate goal is quite naturally, the checkmate.
Absolutely.
So when they're willing to make that sacrifice, a queen for a bishop,
right,
and to say, hey, you know what, move that queen out the way so I can get to the back rank and get the checkmate. So yeah, that's amazing.
That's nice. And we're seeing some of the footage.
And we were there.
We were there.
Yasser, you were there. I was there. Maurice was there. I think it was the first time that you had this.
That's the first Chess Cops. Amazing turnout.
Absolutely great.
I was playing against a police officer.
Me too.
He said, "You beat me, I'm going to arrest you." I go, "You got this."
And that's what I love about chess, regardless of. There's no physicality about it. So if you make the wrong move, you lose.
Right.
And you can have a first grader beating an adult or however it goes. So you never underestimate your opponent when it comes to chess because it's about the moves. So.
Exactly. Now, did you have that experience that the young kids? As you say, you're responsible for your moves. You can't blame mom. You can't blame dad. The kid makes a blunder, and then you see the tears.
Oh yeah,
they get upset. They lose.
You ask them. You say sometimes I say, hey, do you want to take that back? And if they're confident, they'll say no. But if they're not confident, they'll take it back and say, why'd you do that? You ask them why do you want to take them back? And if I'm teaching, quite naturally, that's the point to say, hey, I'm gonna give you an option to say that wasn't a good move, and this is why. And that sometimes winning is not always. Sometimes when you're teaching kids the best, it's just showing the mistakes they made. And so.
But you're coming in to the community as a police officer, and now you're interacting with them as an opponent, as a teacher, as a mentor. That changes the dynamic.
And they see it as, for them, it's like, this is my chance to beat the police.
And they go running out, Mom, I beat the policeman. It's like, what does that mean?
When I had a young lady, it took her almost a year, but when she beat me, the first person she called was her mom. We were at, Judge Jimmy Edwards had a school at 20th and Cass at the Blewett, and the chess program came in, and they had a young lady there, and in fact, People Magazine did a story on it, and it was the article went to People Magazine. And when she ran out, she called her mom. She couldn't believe it. She said, "Mom, I finally beat Officer Young." And I was like, "Oh boy!"
So, you got a reputation, you know.
So we go way back with teaching the kids.
So you're the standard. You're the standard.
I would like to be the standard.
Like the kids say to one another, "You're no good. You can't even beat Darrin yet."
And that happened before. I had a couple. Some officers, we go to quite naturally all the schools, Carr Lane, and I got an officer friend that plays a kid, and he beats him, and he's like, then he plays me. He says, "Hey, bring the other guy back. I can beat him, but I don't want to." So, and some kids don't like to lose to police. So.
Oh no,
absolutely, yes. But what is the main purpose of the whole program? You have it for a few years already.
Yeah, to me, the main purpose is just to interact with the kids. So if we're playing chess, and this opens up communication. If I'm playing you, and then tomorrow I see you on the street or whatever the case may be, now it's the difference of we treat each other different because we know each other.
Right,
It's
respectfully.
It's not like, hey, where you going, what you doing, it's how you doing.
Yeah.
And quite naturally, that first verbiage determines on how the rest of the conversation goes.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Darrin, thank you so much for everything
Thank
you've
you.
done.
No, I
and
appreciate
with the
it.
whole COPS program is really, really great.
And I couldn't be more proud of the C.H.E.S.S Club for assisting us with whatever we do when it comes to chess.
We're ready to come again. Yes,
Yes, we're
It
ready.
was so much fun a few
we want
years
another
ago.
party.
Yes,
You guys got to host.
It was a lot of fun.
No, we'll host if you sponsor.
All right, that works. That works.
Yeah.
Thank you, Darrin.
Thank you.
Thank you very,
appreciate it
very,
for
very,
having me.
very
Thank you.
much.